run after school or compete in high school, you do it in a college level, and you can get scholarship for that. You can actually get a full ride. Yeah, for sports you get a full ride, and the only thing you pay for is basically your room and board, and the school covers everything else. So you do soccer, basketball, baseball, volleyball, tennis. Right now, you are able to do it in college if you keep going, and then if you get paid for it. Sometimes the colleges will come into high school to pick out students. So if you get drafted by a college, you're automatically paid for your college education. You just have to represent the school with your sportsman's, go to your guidance counselor. So if you never made a trip, go. They're like really friendly. They're really nice. Go to any school and they offer you. Even they have classes for it. When I left, there was an ACT prep class that everybody.
For me, I was so determined because I wanted to have a higher, like, honors classes and all that. But the thing that made, I think what we're doing here helped me a little bit. And when I was a sophomore, I started now catching up, and your friends can be pulling you back, and you alone you want to go in front. So like the thing that again I survived independent in high school, and the only thing that my resources were my teachers.
Stuff like that, because I came here in freshman year, like second semester. I joined high school 2 months to the end of the semester, so I had to catch up on a lot of classes. So I didn't have time to get into clubs and stuff like that. And that's some stuff that colleges should look at. So try to get involved in sports clubs.
What I'd say the difference between middle school and high school is in middle school, let's say you fail a certain subject and you pass the other subjects, you can still go to a higher grade. But once you get to high school, if you fail a subject, you're still going to have to repeat it again. And that's going to be a struggle for you. And for community service.
Lines of what the other said, do get involved with the school because it can help you, especially in college. So, getting involved with clubs, especially those that introduce you to a wider range of the community, those can really help. Those build toward your application to college.
And like a lot of scouts like come to watch like at your games and stuff, and like they would like talk to you and like look at you and like, oh, like this person's good, like she can be like good at our school and she would like benefit from our school or whatever, like make our school look good. And then like also like difference between middle school and high school. In middle school, like they kind of baby you like with turning in your assignments and stuff, and like in high school they don't do that like, at all. Like you have to memorize like when your due dates stuff are, like when assignments are due. And, yeah.
Even English, I did English in biology and chemistry, and they transferred for college. So once you do the exam,
and you as students, you have come up with some very useful information. For me, I went to a school. I didn't go to school here, and so we went to a school where the student-teacher relationship was not at 90%, and that also did affect out your foundations. And it's now your responsibility to build on that foundation that your parents has laid down for you. When you need prayers and everything, so everything is done for you. The first 21 days you may have some difficulties, but once you hit the 21 days, that thing sticks in you and you never miss it. So the best thing to do is, if you have to study and there's some of disruption in the house, ask for your parent if you can go to the library, and in the library you're going to do a lot. And even on your own, you can also take time and do a lot for yourself. Remember that you're the only person alive who can determine the level of your success. It cannot be determined by any other person apart from you. So yourself, do it, and I believe that you can also you can believe that you can do it. I was coming and telling my daughter that she has now to take life seriously, and she has to succeed in everything that she needs to do. And I remember when I was in school, there was this motto that our teacher used to tell us that I can always succeed if I want to succeed.
No idea how lucky you are. When I went to school in Kenya, we really didn't have any choice. I grew up in a small village, the first of 6 children. There were no distractions. So you just went to school, or you went to the farm, or you had to do some work before you went to school. So there was really, you just went to school. That's what everybody did. But then there was this national exam that we all had to do. And for some reason, since I didn't have any distractions, I did very well. And I went to a national school, and that school opened my eyes. I went to school with people that we didn't even have a TV. We used to listen to the radio. And you listen to people being mentioned on radio that I actually thought they either made them up or something. Suddenly here you're in school with somebody and they're saying that's their dad, and you're thinking, oh my God. And then when you go to school, when you go to class and you take exams, you're doing better than they are. So you're thinking, oh, maybe I actually can be somebody. And then we also had an exchange program where we had kids coming in from other countries. There were kids from Canada, people from China, from the US, and you're already thinking they must be better than me. So, but when you go to do these exams, you're doing better than them, and you're thinking, oh my goodness. Then I ended up being friends with a girl who had gone for an exchange program. She went to, I don't know whether she went to Europe or she went to the US. All I have to say is she was abroad, and she came back with albums of pictures, horses, white people. I'm like, the only white people I'd seen were the ones I'd gone to school with that were exchange students. And I'm thinking, if she can do it, I can do it. So that's where my interest to try and work hard got more stoked, if I have to say. So information like this, guys, might sound like it's boring, but like Shiko said, the things that I've learned here, and I even went to college here, I didn't know. Mine was to make sure I go and do my double, stay school, pass the exams, get a job. It's so important. It may sound like it's not interesting, but you might just remember that she said, oh, I can probably go to the Khan Academy and check out something. Things that I didn't know. So I just want to encourage you guys, the sky is not even the
School. Do not take that person for granted. Do not think that the words that are coming out of her mouth or his mouth are useless. So always, as you live, as you study, value the words from your parents. And that one will earn you a lot of blessings, and you're going to go further and higher and higher and higher, so that you respect. The next thing I would urge you, who have ever been written for a letter? Have you ever received a letter? Whatever kind of a letter. Maybe you're being invited for a graduation. You get a letter. That letter is written the way that person wants the graduation to be. I am so and so, I am inviting. Just assume you are the letter. How would you want people to read you? Me, Jerry, I am the letter. How do I want people to read me? Do I want people to read me the negative, and then they say, oh, Peel, that one, it cannot be within my vicinity? Or do I want people to read that positive letter, and every other minute they want to repeat me and repeat me and repeat me? Are you getting my point? Would you? Mercy, would you want to be a negative letter? That I look at it and then I just tear it, I trash it? You'd want a letter that everybody would stick in his or her own house, and every minute pass it, like the way we did the Bible. You know the Bible, you can keep it on your bedroom, wherever, you can go with it, wherever, because you feel those words are touching. The same way, you people, you have the chance to make your letter be positive. Do not wait until that time that it is a eulogy. That is not a letter. The letter is you, yourself, when you're still